How's it going, guys? Welcome to the third video on my channel. And for those of you who are watching, which is probably very few, I read the Bible on this channel. And if you guys have one, I suggest you go get it and follow along with me. And let's get started. So where we left off last time was the fall. It was the fall where humankind got corrupted. Adam and Eve. And today we're going to talk about their children. Okay, I'm at Genesis 4, Cain and Abel. Okay, let's start. Adam made love to his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, "With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man." Later she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord, and Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, you will not be accepted. But if you do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. Its desire to have you, but you must rule over it." Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go outside. Let's go out to the field." While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" "I don't know," he replied. Am I my brother's keeper?" The Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which is opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth." Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is more than I can bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. And I will be a restless wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." But the Lord said to him, "Not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times more." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain so that no one who found him would kill him. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain made love to his wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was then building a city, and he named it after his son Enoch. To Enoch was born Irad, and Irad was the father of Mahuthal, and Mahuthal was the father of Methusel. I don't know how to pronounce some of these, I'm sorry. Methusel, and Methusel was the father of Lamech. Lamech was married to women, one named Ada and the other Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal, or Jaban, and he was the father of those who lived in tents and raised flocks. His brother's name was Jabul, and he was the father of all who play string instruments and pipes. Zillah also had a son, Cain, who forged all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron. Cain's sister was Nama. Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, listen to me. Wives of Lamech, hear my words. I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for injuring me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. Adam made love with his wife again, and she gave birth to a son, named him Seth, saying, God has granted me another child in place of Abel, since Cain killed him. Seth also had a son, and he named him Enosh. And at the time, people began to call on the name of the Lord. Genesis 5, from Adam to Noah. This is the written account of Adam's family line. Who God created mankind. He made them in the likeness of God. He created them male and female and blessed them, and he named them mankind. When they were created, when Adam had lived 130 years, he had a son in his own likeness and his own image, and he named him Seth. After Seth was born, Adam lived 800 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Adam lived a total of 930 years, and then he died. When Seth had lived 105 years, he became the father of Enosh. After he became the father of Enosh, Seth lived 107 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Seth lived a total of 912 years, and then he died. When Enosh had lived 90 years, he became the father of Canaan. After he became the father of Canaan, Enosh lived 815 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Enosh lived a total of 905 years, and then he died. When Canaan had lived 70 years, he became the father of Mahalalel. After he became the father of Mahalalel, Canaan lived 140 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Canaan lived a total of 910 years, and then he died. When Mahalalel lived 65 years, he became the father of Jared. After he became the father of Jared, Mahalalel lived 130 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Mahalalel lived a total of 195 years, and then he died. I'm gonna stop it right here because I don't want it to be too long. So I suggest you keep reading the Bible. It can teach you so many things, and it has the Word of God. You should listen to it. That's my suggestion.